Dude, my phone like stopped charging. Oh, this is charging. I hope it's the charger, not my fucking phone. Yeah, stupid.
Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. And off we go from Arizona. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Omaha. Oh, yeah, you got it. 2-2. Hot.
First snap, and Murray goes to the air. He's going to air one out right away. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Hayden Playfair. Touchdown, Cardinals. It's his third touchdown.
I honestly didn't think he was going to throw that.
Oh,
But first play being a shot play,
Miles first play of the game, a big ball downfield for the touchdown.
I don't even think the fans have settled into their seats, Mike. I mean, you talk about a fast start. There was no settling into this one. This play caller wanted to attack
X,
early,
there is no X
and boy,
play.
did he ever.
What play did it pick?
Hold the ready.
Oh, I guess that'll be. Fuck it.
In motion,
We'll just
it's
call it.
Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Honestly, we could have scored there. A little better wiggle stick there, and we'd have been all right.
Now the holder of the state rushing record as a prep here in Arizona, it's Bijan Robinson.
I like his uniform.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short. Now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Oh, shit. I didn't mean to flip it. Now we have no choice.
Go.
Here is the option, running right. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 4.
65. Ready.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
On the set.
Have to get this to the 20.
Oh, if he's
Here's
blitzing,
3rd
Bernard
down.
might be open.
Come on. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw.
He fucking was too. I fucking called it, but I looked it off first. Oh, he left it so open. That's my fault.
Wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Man, he was so open.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Come back.
Second down, Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride.
I forgot Miles is a fucking
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Murray going to hand this to Benson. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Brandon Corliss there on the tackle.
Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 7. Murray going to fire this one out to Harrison. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say. Sometimes you just need to see the ball go through.
Switch stick, brother. Switch stick.
First down and then some. And he's in. What a drop.
Switch stick. You know he doesn't want to fucking run it. Switch stick.
7 for him on the year.
He was good. I don't even know why that didn't switch stick.
Greg, offensive coordinator's script to start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. This is going to be a long day for this defense.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Oh, that was such a bailout. Oh, that was such a bailout. He whiffed on the pass and got the tackle.
Just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves
That's
up.
a terrible interception. Oh my God, this is how this game's going to go. This is how this game's going to go. That's a terrible interception.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray.
Give me one. Oh my God. At least threw it at my fucking defensive player. At least I threw it to a fucking open guy.
Get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
Now a second down throw from Murray.
He was throwing it right to me. Oh, Miles, you fucking... Canadian fucking dick sucker.
Didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Murray.
Oh my God. Miles, you're so bad.
To Wilson.
If you didn't get bailed out, you'd be fucking terrible.
Just shy of the goal line. It'll be first.
Oh my God.
It's a gain of 28.
First and goal at the 1 yard line.
Connor. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try.
I'm literally playing.
It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. The defense looking around saying, what was that? But that is a touchdown. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Cardinals move out to a 21-3 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Okay, break.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught right side. It's London. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6 at the 32.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Don't need much. It is third and inches. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Here it is on fourth down. He's inside the 30. They finally track him down, but what a run as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So the penalty sets up this offense for first and goal. London brought in motion. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Robinson trying to find the crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. In motion, it's Robinson.
It's now third and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Falcons get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Root O'Rororo there on the tackle.
Yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Murray now on second down. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. So after one, the Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back here in Glendale. After this, here's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Hayden Prather. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man is Robinson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Tony. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First down. 34-yard gain on the play.
They'll look to throw again. He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Ready?
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 8. They'll look to throw yet again. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. Yeah. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Falcon first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Falcons.
Pitts is the man in motion. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there.
2 yards on the pickup.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half, You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Ready? Ready, Lions. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Ready, go. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. That was a tough couple of yards to pick up. But they convert on 4th and 1.
Just a great effort by Pat. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving, to make sure he had enough to pick up the 1st down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
Rolling right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Will Johnson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And they're going to have this all the way down inside.
Did he
the
really just call
30-yard
4
line.
verts? Miles, this is why we have who calls 4 verts on 1st and 10 on their own 8? This is why we have rules, bro. Because you do stupid ass shit.
Now give up the middle extension. And he'll get about 5.
Good God. You know why I call it cover 2 blitz? Because no one fucking does that.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 21, here's 2nd
Good
and 4.
God.
21-yard line.
Play action. It's Murray. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Benson, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. They'll go with him again. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on 2nd and goal. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. That one is good. And the Cardinals add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, it's Robinson. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
They're on 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll step up and run this. And they get this one across midfield. to the 47-yard line. Back to throw. He's got it. That's Burks. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. He'll look to throw. And is caught. It's Robinson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons first down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. 1st and 10. We'll go play action now with Penix. A ball deep for the end zone. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Penix going to throw again. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. Inside the 30. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 96 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Cardinals add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. This one is caught by Robinson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And the Falcons first down. A gain of 14.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. On play action, Penix escaping to his left. We'll get this to Pitts once more.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown.
The Falcons.
Out of the shotgun. A huge mistake. Right in the half. It is intercepted.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Hey.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Murray keeping it himself. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on 3rd down.
Hey, Ace! Move. Deuce.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his tight end, that's Rick Brown. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, big hole left side. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now Penix and the Falcons will line it up and go for 2. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So let's try this again. They come to the line to go for 2.
Here we go. Buffalo 80. Mustang 19.
From the gun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Falcons 22.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now an opening. Now a hit, and he lost the football. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it.
Hey.
2nd down, Murray. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. This has been bizarre. From second in a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On third down, Murray. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Room past the 20, and he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, right back to Robinson. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Now Penix to throw on second down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
From the gun on third down, here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this will wind up incomplete. Quite a call there. They go for the fake punt, but instead they're going to wind up turning the ball over on down. First and 10 now from the 36. On first and 10, here's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run.
And he's in! Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Cardinals will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The zone read. This is Penix. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. From the 43, here's second and 2. Tony, the man in motion. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
Come on, come on.
36-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Tony, the man in motion. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. They'll motion the slot man right. On 2nd down, Penix. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
This will be taken in at the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Benson. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Cardinals first down. First and at the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Now it is 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Here's a run. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Loss of 2.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. They'll go again with Benson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
This one caught at the 4. And And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll go for it and run option right. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Open man is Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 20. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
In motion, it's Robinson. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. You're going to go play action with... So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Good throw, taken in, and they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll run it on 1st down with Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to Connor. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. Cardinals 1st down.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Moving outside the pocket.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Connor. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Gay on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on 1st down. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they will finally run him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
First down. It's a gain of 35. And the Falcons 1st down.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. And caught down the field is Burks. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's a designed run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
The man in motion is Burks. Going to keep it on the zone read. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, here is Penix. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. He's up the sideline to the 25. Down the sideline, past the 45. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 90 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year.
The score, Cardinals 55, Falcons 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
The Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
On play action, Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action. It's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give
to the end zone. It's intercepted. He gets free. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
A carry here for Allen. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They go back to Allen. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll be taken down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Another run, and again, it's Allen. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Hey.
Here comes Allen, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped them behind the line. 4th down coming up. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Penix. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Kadarius Toney, the intended target for that one. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
To throw is Penix. Flush to his right. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And the Falcons 1st down.
To throw again, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. to the ground after the penalty. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
A gain of 12 brings up second down at the 30.
So it's a win for the Cardinals. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined